Hi y'all, I'm Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about my September favorites for 2024. So these are items that I've either picked up in the last couple of weeks or that I've begun using in the last couple of weeks that have become part of my routine and an integrated part of my lifestyle. So I have a few things from Amazon, a few things from around the interwebs, and a few things from our favorite retailers. But I'd like to start the video by talking about a jewelry company called MSBLUE. MSBLUE is a company that specializes in what I consider ethical diamonds, aka lab-created diamonds, moissanite, and gemstones. They reached out to me a couple weeks ago to see if I would like to try a couple of their pieces. MSBLUE has a commitment to taking action, and they are active building a sustainable future through their water retention practices. So the mined diamond industry uses more than 125 gallons of water to mine just 1 carat of diamond. By contrast, MSBLUE using lab-grown gemstones results in water consumption close to zero. You can read more about that on their website. Lab created with minimal impact on the environment, moissanite in particular brings brilliance and beauty to their designs while offering peace of mind to conscious consumers. By choosing lab-created stones, you can express your love for your partner and the earth simultaneously, making a sustainable choice that aligns with your values. So if you've looked into the natural diamond industry, you probably know there's a lot of ugliness and exploitation. When my husband and I decided to get married, along with considering budget and investment and longevity, it was important to us to select a company that practiced ethical production. And moissanite had stolen my heart long ago, but we were not interested in paying the prices that natural moissanite cost, let alone natural diamonds. Moissanite is gorgeous, with more fire than a diamond scientifically, and with a hardness that is nearly identical to a diamond. So it's a very durable stone. So when MSBLUE reached out to me, I knew right away what I was going to look for, and once I read up a little on their ethos, I was absolutely sold. So I highly recommend taking a look at this company if you are in the market for lab-created diamonds, moissanite, or gemstones yourself. So ladies, I want you to know that before I agreed to work with this company and sample their jewelry, I sought out to ensure that they were plus size friendly, and in fact they are. They sell rings in sizes from 4 to 12, including in half sizes and in quarter sizes by special request. The necklace that I picked up to show you today came standard in a 20-inch length with 2 additional extensions in the back. So this actually is set at 20 inches today, but it goes out to 22 inches. The beautiful necklace here is the 2-carat halo emerald cut pendant necklace in a 20-inch length. At the time of filming, this one is on sale for $169, and it is made of moissanite and sterling silver that has 2 additional stations if you want it even longer. The ring I have to show you today is the 3-stone princess-shaped moissanite engagement ring. I selected this one with a 2-carat center stone, but it's available in a 1-carat, 1.5 to 2.5 or 3-carat center stone, ranging from $229 to $399 in the sterling silver like I have, but there are white, yellow, and rose gold options available for an additional cost, as well as platinum. Again, I will be sure to link both of these items in the description box. I'd like to invite you to shop with my unique discount code to get an additional savings off your order if you decide to check out this company. I've been wearing these pieces for 2 or 3 weeks now, including in the shower to do the dishes and to my aqua therapy classes. I'm sure this is not recommended for any jewelry to go through those kind of conditions, but the reality is that's how I wear my jewelry, and anything I add to my collection needs to be able to stand up to that test. I was really pleased that the ring and the necklace both passed through those tests with flying colors. The ring looks still just as good as the day I got it, as well as the necklace, but I kind of talk about the ring more because I was in the market for a ring. I'm a sucker for rings, and I can see it more often. So people comment on the necklace and on the ring and stop me in public and want to know about it. It's just that eye-catching, and again, it's that lab-created moissanite that has so much fire and so much explosiveness. So if you are in the market to treat yourself to a beautiful piece of fine jewelry at a price that is very attainable. Please do check out MSBLUE. I am excited to shop with them again. I think they've earned a customer for life in me. Go on over, take a look, and bring something home for yourself or for a friend. Now let's get on with the rest of the video. So in a video not too long ago, I think I mentioned that I was wearing a fragrance of the day called Initio Side Effect. I found this fragrance through Scentbird. I use Scentbird as well as Dossier because I'm just such a fragrance fiend, and especially Scentbird. I'm always looking for something new and maybe outside of my usual wheelhouse. So when they sent me the Initio brand Side Effect, I was instantly in love. However, the expense was really high to pick up a full bottle. I think a full-size bottle was about $380, which even if I wanted to pay that, it was out of stock everywhere I looked except with the resellers, which I don't trust because I don't know how the perfume has been handled, if it's been corrupted, if it's been exposed to too much heat or sunlight, etc. So I went browsing around for fragrances with a similar profile, and I discovered this, which is a beautiful bottle. This is available on Amazon from a company called the Fragrance World store, and this one is called After Effect. It is intended to replicate the smell of Side Effect, and I will tell you about the fragrance notes in just a minute, but I want to say, first of all, this quality is really nice. This is a glass bottle that's nice and dark to keep your fragrance from getting corrupted by the light. It has a beautiful metal embossing kind of detailing here with a nice cap. It has a great atomizer spray. In fact, I haven't put any on today. I even like mixing this with a lot of my other fragrances. The smell is delicious right up front, as well as after you've been wearing it for a while. So the After Effect is an amber fragrance consisting of a harmonious blend of tobacco, vanilla, rum, and coffee. Designed for both men and women. It features bergamot, pink pepper, and black currant. The heart notes are a blend of rich and captivating scents of jasmine, rose, and iris. And the base notes are a blend of warm and earthy scents of musk, amber, and patchouli. So this is a really unique formula. I would not have expected to like it so much because I find jasmine to smell good but be a little cloying, and it does something to my sinuses that I'm not a big fan of. It's a little too sweet. But in this particular mix, which really brings out the bergamot and the pink pepper and the patchouli balance in here, I think it's just absolutely stunning. So I will again link this in the description box. All of my Amazon links are affiliated, which means I earn a small commission on anything you choose to purchase if you use the links, but it does not cost you anything extra. It just happens to be how I have my Amazon account set up. So use the links or don't use the links, but either way, you should definitely pick up this fragrance. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I am very into fashion. Not just clothing for the sake of clothing, but I really enjoy fashion. So Torrid is one of the only places that I can shop on a routine basis and find my size. But I really like shopping other designers and high-end brands even, and new designers fresh out of school, and exploring fashion, but a lot of that is not available to me. Nonetheless, I'm still a big fan of high fashion. So I've been eyeballing these books from Catwalk for a long time that show complete collections. This one here is 40 years of Vivienne Westwood from her first show in 1981, as well as those designed by her husband and longtime collaborator, Andreas Krontaler. These books really are tomes. It's like the size of an encyclopedia, but you can see a lot of detailed photographs and stories and accounting of, you know, how certain collections were made. These beautiful fabrications are just incredible. So I know a lot of people collect fashion books for the sake of putting them on a shelf, but these will get used in my collection. I've already been bending over pages to come back to for inspiration. These are a little bit of an investment, but you can also buy them secondhand off of Amazon, and that secondhand is how I picked up this one. So this Yves Saint Laurent book covers the couture collections from 1962 to 2002. And I am not always a big fan of Saint Laurent's more recent collections, but I do like some of the sleek suiting and the really classic menswear inspired items. They also make great jewelry and accessories. Minus the big YSL logo. I don't like that on everything. I don't find it to be a very elegant logo. But you can see here some of the historic designs and the beautiful jewelry that they've used. These books are an investment. A lot of them can be in the $50 to $100 range, but if you are really into fashion like I am and you actually spend time in these books studying and enjoying and thinking and planning, and you really get your enjoyment out of them, I think it's totally worth the investment. Personally, I would rather have one of these books than go to the movie theater a couple of times. So I will be sure to link these two books that I just showed you, as well as a few other favorites from the Catwalk line of books. A couple other things I wanted to show you. I picked up this handbag from Amazon. I know I'm wearing black, so it might be hard to see, and I apologize if there is cat hair on this hanger, but this is how I store some of my handbags to keep the handles from getting crumpled, especially since this is made out of an inexpensive material. This is a faux leather handbag that I would say is very much in the style of a YSL feel bag, and these are only about 25 bucks on Amazon. There's the side profile. This has a nice closure right here. It does just pop open, but I don't think I can do it one-handed. They have this also in some beautiful bold colors, as well as a rich chocolatey Bordeaux, kind of a deeper than an oxblood red. It really is like a Bordeaux color. That is one of my favorite colors for fall or any time of year. So I think I might pick that one up to add to my collection. I'm sorry if you can hear my water machine in the background deciding to filter. So yeah, I think this is a nice classic, almost Gucci looking too. It almost has a feel of like the classic Jackie bag from Gucci. So highly recommend. I've carried this a few times. It hasn't creased on me yet, but it is an inexpensive material, so I'm sure it won't last forever. But it also helps me decide if this shape and size is something that I would wear enough to make it worth investing in a genuine leather product. So now while we're talking about handbags, I don't know if I can show this one in the complete video screen, but this is the I think the Bianca bag from Anthropologie. They have a few of these style bags in different sizes. This one is in either the large or the extra large. It's the largest size that they carry, and this was an investment too, especially for something out of faux leather, but it's really, really soft and mushy. I'm impressed with the quality and the weaving. I haven't had any performance issues with it yet. The zipper works really well. Here's a shot of the interior, just really basic fabric interior. Kind of has a little bit of like a twill type feel to it, like a canvasy, nice material. If you like the Bottega style bags with the knot, but you are not willing to spend that kind of money on a bag, or you would like to test out the style, I do recommend the bags from Anthropologie. I've had one smaller than this and I sold it because I didn't carry it too much. I'm just not much of a small bag kind of girl, but the small ones look a little more like the Bottega style. But I really enjoy this large, extra large style. I think it suits my body size and shape, and it suits my lifestyle. So those are a couple of handbags that I have to recommend. If you've watched my channel recently, you know that I did a little collaboration with Temu, or I think they're trying to say their name is pronounced Temu recently, but it's probably always going to be Temu to me. I did a collaboration with them and found a few things. I went back for another couple pair of these patent pointy-toed flats. This is really a nice shoe. I wear a pair of these almost on a weekly basis, and if I were still working in office, these would be a daily wear shoe for me. So this here is the black. I picked this up in a size 10.5. I wear a US 9.5 or 9.25 wide, which ironically is the same as my ring size. And this 10.5 fits really great with just a little room to spare. So I can add my heel grip to the back here, which this is soft on the Achilles anyway, but I like adding my heel grip just because my Achilles area is a little narrow for the size of the ball of my foot, like by comparison. So these are amazing. I've found them in all kinds of classic colors, pastels, neons, and so I will check those out from different brands on Temu, but I will link this particular seller because I can vouch for them and the size if it's something you're interested in. I think these might go up to either an 11.5 or a 12. I'm so sorry if you can hear my cat having a fit in the background. She wants in her catnip really bad, and I'm really trying to finish this video. Also from Temu, I picked up a sweater skirt that I will link because this was not easy to find. I really had to sift and filter through the site to find a couple of these type items. But this is a beautiful beigey sweater skirt. Let me fold this in half so you can see it a little better. Here's the texture. There's the waistband. There's that beautiful ring again. This is just kind of almost like a Caucasian apricot flesh color, and they call it apricot. I don't think it looks like actual apricot fruit. It's just really close to the color of my skin. They had this in other colors as well, but I don't know how many of them are in stock. I will absolutely go back for more of these. This fits exactly like a size 6 from Torrid. It is not lined, so it's really comfortable. It's a nice thin gauge, really soft and smooth knit. If you told me this came from Torrid or Lane Bryant or something like that, I would not be shocked at all. It is really nice quality. I haven't laundered yet. I might even consider dry cleaning this just so the waistband doesn't get all twisted and messed up. And I know this is a silly thing to be pleased about, but it does not have a tag in the back, so it's not going to be annoying. I see here that this is 100% viscose, which makes sense. It's really comfortable, and that I picked it up in a US 8XL. So again, really comparable to a US size. This does not have any slits or anything. It's just a straight column. Okay, this gorgeous top is from Universal Standard. I picked this up when they had a random sale on a few items I was interested in the other day. If you like Universal Standard but you're intimidated by the pricing or the sizing, I recommend signing up for their email list. They blast out emails all the time, like almost daily, where they're having a sale on something or another. And especially when they're doing a clearance sale, you can really clean up. Like, I think I picked this up for about 50 bucks, and I'm sure it was probably a third of the original price. So this is a beautiful candy apple red long sleeve duster. This is created just like a regular standard button-up shirt, except it's ankle length. Well, on me it is. On me it practically touches the floor. But it also buttons up the sides. Here you can see the side buttons. And then from about the knee down, it just opens up. The highlight of this item, though, is not just the color, but the fabric is absolutely to die for. So this is 100% rayon, but it is the softest, smoothest, thin, lightweight, beautiful, drapey, expensive looking fabric. I have another shirt made out of this, but I got an oil stain right on the chest and haven't been able to wear it, but I also can't make myself throw it away. I cannot get the stain out, but the fabric is to die for. So y'all know my sizes by now. I'm on the larger end of a size 6 in my bottom half, or a size 30 with Torrid, and on the top I can fit a 5 or a 6. My bust is about a 50C on average. So I picked this up in a size 3. One nice thing about Universal Standard is they have a place where you can click and see the actual measurements of the garment that you're gonna buy, not just a size chart. You can see the actual measurements of this product. So I picked this up in a 3X in Universal Standard is not the same as a 3X outside of Universal Standard. So if you're new to the company, be sure to check out the size chart. Their 4X goes up to about a US 40, which is a little larger than a Torrid 30. They both have very different size charts. But yeah, check them out. Universal Standard clothes are what I would consider investment pieces, kind of like Ray, W-R-A-Y. Ray has a smaller catalog, but really like high-end fabrics and trendy pieces and really limited runs. Universal Standard, I think, also is based out of New York City, but their company is growing. They have a lot more stuff. They make a lot of suits, a lot of basics, essential items, sweaters, pullovers, and lots of jeans. They don't have any jeans that work for me because of the unique shape of my booty, but I still keep trying, and I'm convinced that at some point I will find some jeans from Universal Standard that work just right. If you size out of Torrid's jeans just like I do, but maybe you're not quite as big in the booty, I highly recommend checking Universal Standard. They have so many jeans in a really nice quality, especially if you like rigid denim. But anyway, back to the shirt. We have a small inverted pleat on the back here. Hopefully you can see that. And if I have time today, I will try this on for you at some point, but I'm not convinced that I want to take this beautiful fluffy shirt off just yet, so we'll see. Anyway, I highly recommend checking this out. This is another September favorite. There are two more things I almost forgot about. One of them has been flashing me in the face this entire video, and that is this brand of press-on nails. So this brand is newer to me. I've been using them for not quite 6 months, but I've gone through dozens of sets of these nails so far. I've been wearing press-on nails since I was a teenager, so I am no novice when it comes to press-on nails, how to keep them on, how to get them on, what to look for, the unique materials. I've not yet mastered the art of like Gel-X type nails, even though this company does sell some of those. I think they call them X-Coat, where you put down like a base layer and cure your nail onto your nail. These are just regular standard press-ons, but they make them different. So this company is called BT Artbox. You can also buy straight from their website, but I just always pick it up on Amazon because why not get the 2-day free shipping. They have lots of different listings, and even when you go to a listing, there's usually like a good dozen different varieties within that one listing. So these are a little long for me. But I wanted something really gorgeous right now, and I love this cat eye effect with the gold detailing at the end. These are stellar. Now I may not be able to work with these on very well because I have to type 90 miles an hour, and I really do type over 100 words per minute, so my fingers gotta fly, and I'm not sure these are gonna cut it, so they may end up getting hacked down a little bit. But if I don't take these off, they will stay on for 2 weeks, probably more. if I'm careful and if I actually apply them properly. I actually prep my nails, push back my cuticles, buff off the shine. I use a dehydrator, and then I use my favorite nail glue, which is Kiss Pink Gel Glue. There is another company that makes a brush-on glue that I've tried a couple times, and I quite liked it. I just used it like if I had one pop off, or if I had to replace one, I've used it a couple times. That glue is from Glamnetic, so I will link that to you as well. I've only had it since the middle of August, but I will link these nails for you because they're just that wonderful. If you've seen me wearing nails in any of my videos over the last months, they're BT Artbox. I can just about guarantee you. Okay, and the last thing I had to share with you all is quite an investment. It is a vibration plate. I picked mine up from a brand called LifeProo. It was recommended to me by my nurse that helps manage my immunoglobulin infusions that I get through my port every couple weeks. She is a tester for LifeProo and uses their vibration plates, their red light devices, their blue light devices, their massage guns. She is really a big fan. So she brought over her big vibration plate for me to test out. This is a large device that sits on the floor, and it literally either vibrates or it oscillates or it moves like side to side, or any combination of those three things. And it has a capacity up to, I think, 400 or 500 pounds. I picked up the big one. So I wanted to make sure that even if my husband or I were holding weights while we use it, that it would be able to perform. Now, my mobility is a little poor, so I don't stand on the vibration plate without assistance because it's just hard for me to stand on my own just any day of the week. I'm really not strong with my autoimmune issues. However, I have lipedema and lymphedema in some parts of my body, and I like to sit and put my legs on the vibration plate and let it stimulate lymph flow. This is wonderful for stimulating lymph flow throughout your body, whether you just sit and put your legs on it, or if you lay down and put your legs on it, even if you just lean and put your hands on it, because that actually works my arm lipedema as well. Even when I use my arms on it, it stimulates the lymph flow in my head. I can feel my sinuses draining. It's also good for blood circulation. It's good for bone density. So if you have limited mobility or stagnant lymph or poor circulation from heart failure, anything like that, of course consult with your doctor or medical provider who is familiar with your conditions. But I strongly recommend you check out vibration plates. I'm really impressed with what they've done for me so far. And I can show you here that I did purchase this myself in July of 2024. We picked it up July 15th. I received it in August, and then we've been using it all throughout August and into September. My husband uses this thing religiously. He is also into fitness, but he has heart failure from a virus that destroyed part of his heart a few years ago, so he has to be very careful how he exercises, and he loves the vibration plate, and he is also losing weight. So while I cannot tout the efficacy of this item in your life, I do highly recommend that you watch some videos, and I can only recommend the LifeProo. This is the 4D vibration plate, triple motor oscillation, linear pulsation, 3D 4D vibration platform, like I said, these are an investment. Mine was $3.99, as in $400, but you can also buy these a lot of times with flexible spending or HSA funds on your insurance plan. If not, they also have this right now on 5 monthly payments of $80. You can select from a couple different payment plans if you decide to pick one of these up and you want it on payments. So yeah, I highly recommend the vibration plate, but I did not want to carry the big old thing in here. In fact, this door right now is shut because my husband is in there using the vibration plate, and he didn't want the sound to get on video. And I would film him, but he is extremely shy, so we'll leave him alone for today. So yeah, that's everything I had to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed my September favorites. If you're interested in this puffy tulle shirt that I've been wearing throughout the video. I can tell you that it is from Torrid. This is a size 5. And it's actually a bodysuit, which I don't bother fastening, but it would fasten if I needed to. This is out of their Foxy fabric down here, and then it comes up across my bust and has this tulle little sleeve area that hangs over. This is almost too wide for my shoulders, but I'm smaller in my upper body than in my lower body, as I've shared numerous times. So she's definitely a fun shirt. I'm going to an R&B concert in October, and I may well decide to wear this with a funky little wig. We'll see. So yeah, this is from Torrid. I will link it, but I'm pretty sure they're long sold out. I picked this one up on clearance, and it was, I'm pretty sure, the last one that was in stock. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed September favorites. Check out the links below, and especially check out MSBLUE if you are in the market for jewelry, looking for Christmas presents or holiday presents for yourself or for someone else. They do have a variety of products and a variety of budgets. They have gemstone jewelry, they have real gold jewelry, they have platinum jewelry, they have lab-grown diamonds, they have it all. They have beautiful sapphires, beautiful emeralds, and I highly recommend. So check out the links I provided below, check out the special discount I've provided below, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye, y'all.